The following lecture is given by Shriman Kratudas Ji Adhikari on the verse 44 of the chapter 18 of the canto 1 of Srimad Bhagavatam, titled Eradicating Misconceptions About Lord Krishna, recorded on 25th September 2016 in Sri Lanka.
Granth Raj Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 18, and Text 4. I am going to tell you very important message. If you hear me today, your life will be totally successful. And if you don't hear me today, then your life will be totally zero. So na uttam sloka vartanam. Uttam slok varta. Uttam slok vartaya. One must hear about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Without that, you cannot understand anything. Uttam Slok Varta means Krishna Katha. And Jusatam. Jusatam means those who are engaged in hearing the transcendental pastimes of Lord Krishna. Kathamritam. Meaning, his transcendental pastimes one must hear. Then all Sambramam means doubts, misconception, not understanding properly will be all finished, and you will come to a right conclusion, right knowledge. So smaratam padam bhujam, that Parikshit Maharaj, now preparing himself to hear the transcendental pastimes of the Lord from Sukadeva Goswami at the end of his life. So very beautiful word is used by Srila Prabhupada. Maharaj Parikshit do not want to run the risk of having misconception even at the last moment of the life. Misconception about Krishna. What is that misconception? Misconception is that to tell Krishna, my dear Krishna, you don't have legs, you don't have a head, you don't have arms, you don't have transcendental body, you are just a ball. What is that misconception about Krishna? That to understand Krishna as bindi or some dot or some egg-like light. This is misconception about Krishna. What is that misconception about Krishna? Is that my Father is in the heaven and hallowed be thy name. But to think that my Father has a long white beard, misconception. God is not an old man. What is that misconception about God? Is that thing that He is always residing in the heart and He is residing in only in atom and between atom. That is to consider that is the only conception about God is a misconception. What is that misconception about God? To think that He is Brahma and nothing beyond. He is light and nothing beyond. But Prabhupada says Krishna is light plus much more. What is that misconception about God? To think that God is nothing and He is absolutely zero. I can go on and on about misconception of God, but the real conception I would definitely like to tell you. The real conception of God is stated by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Swayam Rupe Swayam Krishna Dui Rupe Spurti Swayam Rupe Ek Krishna Vraje Gopamurti. That original personality of Godhead from him all other conception about God is coming. The original conception of God is that he is the cowherd boy in tract of land of Raj. So this is not because ISKCON says, Prabhupada says, Krishnadas Kaviraj says, Lord Chaitanya says, or Gita says, or Bhagavad says. It is eternal truth, whether you say or not. Sun is sun, whether you say it is not sun, it is this, it is that, it is whatever speculation you may say about sun, the sun remains sun. Similarly, the God is one, and his original form is as a cowherd boy in Vraj, in Vraj Vrindavan, and he never leaves that place. So in Bhagavad Gita, Arjun confirms this by taking the help or endorsement of Asita, Devala, Vyasa, and Krishna himself. So he says, Param Brahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram, Paramam, Bhavan, Purusham, Sahaswatam, Divyam, Adidevam, Ajam Vibham, Ahutsva Rishaya Sharve, Devarasi Nardastata, Asito, Devalo, Vyasam, Swayam Chaiva Bravishime. All these Rishi, Munis, scriptures, and you yourself also proclaiming that you are the original Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this is the original Personality of Godhead from whom all the incarnation, unlimited incarnations comes, unlimited demigods comes, unlimited human being, unlimited creation comes. So Krishna is the source of not only unlimited incarnation, but he is the source of everything. Sarvasya Prabhava. So if you want to save your breath, time, life, then today you fix in your mind, heart, and consciousness that there is only one God and only one God and no other God, that is Krishna himself. I can go on talking about how Krishna is the only Supreme Personality of Godhead and no others. I can go on talking about this, but there will be no end to it. So please accept the authority of Vedic literature, Big Acharya, Sankaracharya, Bhajagovindam, Ramanuj, Vishnu Swami, Nimbark Swami, Madhavacharya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and also take the authority of sadhus and fix yourself into Krishna. Even Jesus said, my Father is in heaven and hallowed be thy name. My Father is heaven means Golok Vrindavan. And hallowed be thy name means his name is holy. So his Father is in heaven in Golok Vrindavan, that is Krishna. So please, I plead to you all, don't waste your time into so many conceptions about God. Just fix in your heart, mind, that Krishna, who is the cowherd boy in Vraj, is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and everything, all incarnation, all demigods, everything is coming from him. Fix in your mind, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So then you can smaratam tat padambujam. Then we have to start meditating on his lotus feet. Tat padambujam, God has lotus-like feet. That means he is person. Impersonal ball, light cannot have lotus feet. So Syat Sambramam. Sambramam means Brahma, means misconception. So get rid of your all misconception today and accept Krishna, the Supreme Personality Godhead. And there is no equal to him, nobody is above him. No Sambramamam. Sambramam means misconception, Brahma. And then Jusam Tat Kathamrutam. One must engage in his Kathamrutam, his marvelous act we should recite, that is Katha. So impersonal God, Brahma, what is the pastime? There is no pastime, only light. And you just hang into it. Paramatma within your heart, what is the pastime? And what are you going to Jusam? What are you going to be engaged to remember his pastimes? God is a bindi and a light. What is the pastimes? What are you going to recite at the end of your life? What are you going to remember? What is the pastime of a anda, the light, or bindi? Tat kathamritam. What is the pastime of zero? Sunyavadi. What is the pastimes of zero? And you're going to remember at the end of your life. So this is misconception everybody has. 99% of the people has a misconception about God. The real conception about God is that he is a cowherd boy in Raj called Krishna. That is the God. That Krishna has unlimited pastimes. Every minute his pastimes are Navanavaya Mana. It increases every minute, his transcendental pastime. Because he is acting. He is not ball or impersonal or some bindi or sunya. He is acting every minute. So his pastimes are also increasing every minute. So I'll summarize this sloka and then I'll give you half an hour to ask me question. Okay? So na uttam sloka varta nam. Uttam sloka varta. Varta means transcendental topics about Krishna. And Jusatam means we must engage. And Jusatam means we should engage in Tat Kathamritam. We should be engaged 24 hours a day in hearing about his pastimes. We must smaratam tat padambujam. We must meditate on his lotus feet every moment. So no syat sambramam. One must not be bewildered or one must not have a misconception about God. This is it. So Kathamrutam, Tat Kathamrutam Varta, we have beautiful book called Srimad Bhagavatam, full of his narration, his pastimes, and it is not very costly. One must invest in buying this Bhagavatam set, which is about 6,000-7,000 your rupees, which is negligible as compared to what you earn throughout life, and big TVs, big cars, big house you have. So nothing in that comparison. So if you put Srimad Bhagavatam and read it every day, your life will be totally successful. Very little investment. Even if you have darshan, if you see Bhagavatam in your home every day without touching it or reading it, still it will take you back to home, back to Godhead. So I supposed to tell you about chanting Hare Krishna. I am sure you must be doing. So any question at all?
Now he is asking one question. This Swami Ayyappan was created by Lord Vishnu and Shiva. How is the story behind it?
Well, I don't know the whole story behind it, because I don't have that much knowledge about Ayyappa. But I know people, know scriptures. Anyway, all I know is their followers wearing black cloths, and in South India, quite a bit of following. But Ayyappa is certainly not the supreme personality of Godhead. And follower of Ayyappa, they all follow Krishna. If you go a little detail, in detail, then you will come to a conclusion that they are all worshipping Krishna. So you just go to Krishna and worship him, and invoke his pure love within your heart by chanting, and you will be more than any human being on the earth planet. You will be totally successful. Prabhupada says, if you chant 16 rounds and follow 4 rags, principles, anything lacking, if you don't get into Vaikuntha, then I'll stand in the back door of Vaikuntha and get you enter into the Vaikuntha. But you have to chant 16 rounds and follow 4 regular principles. Any another question? Yes. You chant 16 rounds and follow 4 regular principles, guarantee that you will make it back to home, back to Garden. I said that also, didn't I? Any other question? Yes, they are incarnation of Krishna, but Saktavesh avatar, portion of the portion, Kala Niyamena Tistan, Nanavataram Karod Bhuneshu, Kintu. So they are Kala, portion, Kala means portion, or portion of the portion, called Saktavesh avatar. There are 6 kind of incarnation, avatars. One is Purusha avatar, Guna avatar, Lila avatar, Manvantar avatar, Saktavesh avatar. So Saktavesh avatar, Muhammad, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, Buddha, Vyasadeva, Narad, etc. Unlimited. So they are all portion of the portion incarnation of Krishna. Any other question? Is it okay? Yes, Maya.
She says the 8 round chanting with the mala,
Yes.
mala, another one chanting with klika. Is it counted as 16 rounds?
With mala and?
8 rounds with mala.
Yes.
8 rounds with klika.
Yes.
She is asking.
Is equally good. Equally good. You have to count. Sankhya Purvaka Nama Gana Natibhi Kala Vasani Krutav. Sankhya Purvak, you have to count. Whether mala, fingers, beads, or clicker, or rosary, or tasbir, anything. Just count. Yeah, if you do it with mala, which is authentic, which is the best. What is the difference between Krishna and Vishnu? There is absolutely no difference, but if you go in a higher education, then there is a difference. That Vishnu is incarnation of Krishna. Krishna expanded himself into Balaram. Balaram expanded into first quadruple expansion, Sankarshan. That Sankarshan expanded again into second quadruple expansion in Vaikuntha. That Sankarshan again expanded into Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu expanded into Garbhodaksha Vishnu. Garbhodaksha Vishnu into Kshirodaksha Vishnu. So these 3 Vishnu, Karanodaksha Vishnu, Garbhodaksha Vishnu and Kshirodaksha Vishnu, they are incarnation of Krishna called Purusha avatar to maintain and create this material universe. These Vishnus, they are creating this material world. Krishna directly does not indulge in that. He has his own work to do, enjoying. So he expands himself into Vishnu forms in material world and creates the material world. So you have to see this. You have to learn from this chart, which is available here downstairs. This is called universe. Universe. and you will have to understand these three Vishnu. This is Karunodakshay Vishnu, and this is Garbhodakshay Vishnu, and this is Kshirodakshay Vishnu. So you will have to study this. This is 3 hours lecture I am ready to give you if you sit down and not eat for 3 hours. Okay, so they can give you chart and you can understand. It is in ISKCON Desire Tree also, universe. Okay, any other question?
Muslims also say that there is no other God than Allah. And when you go round to the streets of Colombo, there are many tricycles, auto rickshaws, like so. In that, generally, it will be written in Arabic.
Yes.
God in Allah.
Yes.
Interestingly, there is a sword just written below the Arabic word. There is a sword. So it seems that they believe either you believe this or I think you will believe.
Yeah, you are.
And they say very simply that you go 5 times to the mosque and pray, and go to Hajj once, and keep Ramzan time, you keep fasting, then you go to the God.
Yes, if you strictly follow. Yes, they are also true. Christians are also true. If they strictly follow the Muhammad and Jesus, but they don't, that's a problem. And why talk about Muslim and Christian? Talk about Hindus. Every Hindu has his own, only one God, and he is supreme God. So much khichdi and so much hodgepodge, and that is what is stated in this sloka, Sambramam. Sambramam, bewilderment. Sambramam, all bewilderment, all misconception. Tunde tunde mati bhinna. Every head has different intelligence and different conception. And that's why here misconception is eradicated by reading Srimad Bhagavatam, who is the God. That's why you need somebody who can eradicate your misconception, called bona fide Guru. And 90% of you who are sitting here, are you having pure Vaishnava as a Guru? 99% does not have. Every person sitting here does not have Vaishnava Guru. How are they going to understand? Do you have Vaishnava Guru? Right. What I'm saying is everybody has their own understanding about God. But the topmost and final and complete understanding of God is in the pages of Srimad Bhagavatam. Very good. So you accept Bhagavatam as your Guru, and you are perfectly alright. So this is your Guru Granth Sahib. Any other question?
So he is asking one question, Prabhu. So in the Kurma Avatar, Krishna is taking the Kurma Avatar when the fight was going on between the demon and Devas. So at the time he has taken the incarnation of Mohini Avatar. So at the time that this Amudu is distributing Krishna, this Mohini is trying to distributing the Amudu. At the time he started serving with the demon, you know that.
Yes.
So
Okay.
what is the question? And Lord Shiva was attacked by Mohini Avatar.
Yes.
So what is the question? So she wanted explanation about that.
Krishna, Mohini, of course it is attractive to all his devotees, and Lord Shiva is his pure devotee. How he will not get attracted to Mohini? It's just a pastime. They are just playing, pastime. It's beautiful pastime. Yes, it is a pastime. Lord is, Leela. Any other question at all? Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki.